Chiliz value equivalent to 2.740 rands a coin. The present cost range, 2.262 799. The earlier day close, 2.454. The change was plus 0.6, plus 1.27%. Converse rate, ZAR to CHZ. Chiliz cost expectation for September 2024. To start with cost at 234 rands. Exorbitant cost 290, while low cost 234. The found the middle value of cost 257. Chiliz cost gauge toward the month's end 271. Change for September 15.8%. Chiliz gauge for October 2024. To start with cost at 271 rands. Excessive cost 336, while low cost 271. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 298. Chiliz cost conjecture toward the month's end 314. Change for October 15.9%. Chiliz cost expectation for November 2024. At the outset cost at 314 rands. Excessive cost 389, while low cost 314. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 345. Chiliz cost conjecture toward the month's end 364. Change for November 15.9%. Chiliz conjecture for December 2024. At the outset cost at 364 rands. Exorbitant cost 429, while low cost 364. The found the middle value of cost 390. Chiliz cost estimate toward the month's end 401. Change for December 10.2%. Chiliz cost expectation for January 2025. First and foremost cost at 401 rands. Exorbitant cost 456, while low cost 396. The found the middle value of cost 410. Chiliz cost estimate toward the month's end 426. Change for January 6.2%. Chiliz estimate for February 2025. First and foremost cost at 426 rands. Excessive cost 469, while low cost 407. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 435. Chiliz cost conjecture toward the month's end 438. Change for February 2.8%. Chiliz cost expectation for walk 2025. Before all else cost at 438 rands. Excessive cost 476, while low cost 414. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 443. Chiliz cost conjecture toward the month's end 445. Change for spring 16%. Chiliz conjecture for April 2025. Before all else cost at 445 rands. Exorbitant cost 463, while low cost 403. The found the middle value of cost 436. Chiliz cost gauge toward the month's end 433. Change for April 27%. Chiliz cost expectation for May 2025. To start with cost at 433 rands. Excessive cost 471, while low cost 409. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 438. Chiliz cost conjecture toward the month's end 440. Change for May 16%. Chiliz gauge for June 2025. In the first place cost at 440 rands. Excessive cost 478, while low cost 416. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 445. Chiliz cost conjecture toward the month's end 447. Change for June 16%. Chiliz cost expectation for July 2025. At the outset cost at 447 rands. Excessive cost 517, while low cost 447. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 474. Chiliz cost conjecture toward the month's end 483. Change for July 81%. Chiliz conjecture for August 2025. At the outset cost at 483 rands. Excessive cost 483, while low cost 399. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 449. Chiliz cost figure toward the month's end 429. Change for August 11.2%. Chiliz cost expectation for September 2025. Initially cost at 429 rands. Excessive cost 475, while low cost 413. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 440. Chiliz cost figure toward the month's end 444. Change for September 35%. Chiliz figure for October 2025. Initially cost at 444 rands. Excessive cost 551, while low cost 444. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 489. Chiliz cost estimate toward the month's end 515. Change for October 16%. Chiliz cost expectation for November 2025. To start with cost at 515 rands. Exorbitant cost 560, while low cost 486. The found the middle value of cost 521. Chilliz cost estimate toward the month's end 523. Change for November 16%. Chilliz estimate for December 2025. To start with, cost at 523 rands. Exorbitant cost 568, while low cost 494. They found the middle value of cost 529. Chilliz cost gauge toward the month's end 531. Change for December 15%. Chilliz cost expectation for January 2026. In the first place, cost at 531 rands. Exorbitant cost 539, while low cost 469. They found the middle value of cost 511. Chilliz cost gauge toward the month's end 504. Change for January 51%. Chilliz figure for February 2026. Initially cost at 504 rands. Excessive cost 620, while low cost 504. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 552. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's end 579. Change for February 14.9%. Chilliz cost expectation for Walk 2026. Before all else, cost at 579 rands. Excessive cost 719, while low cost 579. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 637. Chilliz cost conjecture toward the month's end 672. Change for spring 16.1%. Chilliz conjecture for April 2026. Before all else, cost at 672 rands. Excessive cost 835, while low cost 672. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 740. Chilliz cost gauge toward the month's end 780. Change for April 16.1%. Chilliz cost expectation for May 2026. At the outset, cost at 780 rands. Excessive cost 847, while low cost 737. We arrived at the midpoint of cost 789. Chilliz cost conjecture toward the month's end 792. Change for May 15%. Chilliz gauge for June 2026. In the first place, cost at 792 rands. Excessive cost 861, while low cost 749. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 802. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's end 805. Change for June 16%. Chilliz cost expectation for July 2026. Initially cost at 805 rands. Excessive cost 875, while low cost 761. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 815. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's end 818. Change for July 16%. Chilliz figure for August 2026. Initially cost at 818 rands. Exorbitant cost 1015, while low cost 818. They found the middle value of cost 9000. Chilliz cost estimate toward the month's end 949. Change for August 16%. Chilliz cost expectation for September 2026. First and foremost, cost at 949 rands. Exorbitant cost 1057, while low cost 919. They found the middle value of cost 978. Chilliz cost estimate toward the month's end 988.